Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto is a ruthless politician. After engineering the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto has engineered the removal of Ndindi Nyoro as the chair of the Budget Committee.
Mimi ni vizuri niseme, mimi from my heart, Raila kuingia serikali, kutoingia, that is not my problem. Leadership ile iko juu, kiti cha urais, that is where the buck stops. The reason why we sing praises for Kibaki is because Kibaki performed, including myself na wale watu wengine wako katika hii nchi yetu ya Kenya ambao walikuwa wana biashara. We know zilinawiri wakati wa Kibaki. No one remembers who was Kibaki's vice president. No one remembers who was Kibaki's minister for what. We remember Kibaki's era. So when you manage your economy well, wewe ni wewe, watu wanakubuka. If you misgovern a country, kama wakati wa wenye wameharibu nchi, we remember those people. Sio makamu wao, sio sijui nani, sio mawaziri wao.
And the question which I want us to ask ourselves, who is next? I want to predict. Kimani Ichung'wah should be the next person in line. And because in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, in this video, I want us to understand why William Ruto has engineered the removal of Ndindi Nyoro as the chair of the Budget Committee. Because you all know that in 2022, Ndindi Nyoro played a key role for William Samoei Arap Ruto. As a matter of fact, William Ruto made some 4 very important appointments after taking over. The first appointment he made was during the campaigns when he nominated Rigathi Gachagua as the running mate. The main reason why William Ruto nominated Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate was because he wanted someone who could deal with Uhuru Kenyatta ruthlessly and without mercy. Rigathi Gachagua performed that task so well to an extent that Uhuru Kenyatta is still finding it very hard to forgive Rigathi Gachagua. Then after winning the presidency, William Ruto nominated Kimani Ichung'wah as the majority leader in the National Assembly. The reason why William Ruto nominated Kimani Ichung'wah was one. He wanted to provide Kimani Ichung'wah with a platform which was going to make it possible for him to tame Rigathi Gachagua. Because as the majority leader, Kimani Ichung'wah became the most powerful and senior most political leader from the mountain, and that position also gave him platform wherever the president was. William Ruto then went and appointed Moses Kuria as the cabinet secretary for trade and industry. Moses Kuria was supposed to address the challenges the business community of the mountain were facing. And of course, the other strategy behind Moses Kuria's appointment was to checkmate Rigathi Gachagua, because Moses Kuria had the ambitions of becoming the president of the Republic of Kenya in future. Then William Ruto appointed Ndindi Nyoro as the chair of the Budget Committee. The reason William Ruto did that was because the chair of the Budget Committee is a very powerful person within Parliament. And as the chair of the Budget Committee, members of Parliament always troops to that committee, which means Ndindi Nyoro got the opportunity to interact with more members of Parliament, to create networks, and of course to initiate development projects in his constituencies. And of course also that's where MPs make money. I know most of you have been wondering why Kiharu was more developed. The truth is, as the chair of the Budget Committee, he was able to allocate some money apart from the CDF. You know, like for example, Ministry of Education has money which through the Budget Committee can allocate for some constructions of his school. The Ministry for Interior, for example, he can allocate some money through that ministry to construct chief camps and the rest. So William Ruto was very clear because he was preparing Ndindi Nyoro as his successor in 2027. But a lot of things have changed. So today, in Parliament, it became very clear that Ndindi Nyoro has been removed as the chair of the Budget Committee.
I mean, over 90 members showed interest, Honorable Speaker, to be members of the Budget and Appropriation Committee, which wasn't very, very easy, Honorable Speaker. It wasn't very, very, very easy. I mean, 90, yet the provision of the study guide only provides for 27, Honorable Speaker. So the only way one can balance such, Honorable Speaker, is through coming up with a formula. And that formula, as I've said, Honorable Speaker, is the regional issue, the question of gender, the question of political affiliation, and negotiations and counter negotiations, Honorable Speaker. So this hasn't been very easy, and that is why we really urge this House to support this list as it is. But even as we move forward, Honorable Speaker, there has also been a lot of politics as far as the formation is concerned. That perhaps, you know, because by the lapse of these committees and the formations, or somebody wants to be moved as chair from this particular side to the other. So, Honorable Speaker, it hasn't been very easy. And I want to say that it is this House, it is the members that have been selected upon being passed by this House, Honorable Speaker, that, that will sit down within 7 days and elect their own chairs, Honorable Speaker. Let it never come out there for political reasons that, you know, perhaps the leadership is going to have so-and-so appointed as chair, so-and-so ejected as chair. I mean, those powers are not a preserve of the House leadership, Honorable Speaker.
And Millie Odhiambo actually shocked me when she indicated that over 40 members of parliament from ODM party expressed interest in serving as either the chair or members of the budget committee.
Mr. Speaker, one of the things I would wish to indicate is that when we are doing this process, I requested our side for members to show interest in different positions. Mr. Speaker, more than 40 members indicated interest in changing committees.
So in this video, I want us to do a proper critical analysis why Ruto has removed Ndindi Nyoro from the chair of the budget committee. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to thank the following people. You are seeing their names on the screen there for the coffee which they sent to me earlier today. You can also do the same using the numbers you are seeing on your screen. A cup of coffee only goes for 200 shillings, but you can do more. Ladies and gentlemen, something is very clear that William Ruto is now focusing on his 2027 re-election. And as part of that strategy, William Ruto has come to the realization that the mountain is gone. And that's why Ndindi Nyoro has been removed to pave way for an ODM member of parliament. The truth is, there are 27 members to that committee, and they are supposed to elect a new member. And I want to assure you, they will not do those elections. The people who will decide is Raila Odinga and William Samoei Arap Ruto. If William Ruto didn't want to remove Ndindi Nyoro, he would have been retained as the chair of that committee. Of course, Ndindi Nyoro has the opportunity to also fight back. He can convince the 27 MPs to support him. But remember, Ruto had agreed with Raila Odinga that he was going to cede the chairmanship of the finance committee. But let us not get into that for now. Let us focus on the politics behind the impeachment. Number one, Ndindi Nyoro has been punished for his refusal to support the finance bill. The finance bill almost brought William Ruto down. The Gen Zs of the Republic of Kenya staged unprecedented demonstration against that bill. They even stormed Parliament. And William Ruto was shocked that Ndindi Nyoro never voted for that bill. while William Ruto was calling members of parliament personally for them to vote for the bill. Ndindi Nyoro was the chair of the budget committee. The Molo member of parliament, whose house was almost burnt down, spearheaded that bill. So the truth of the matter is that Ndindi is being punished for refusing to support that finance bill. That's number one. Number two, and this is very important, Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. After the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto was exposed. Because William Ruto had hoped that after impeaching Rigathi Gachagua, it was going to take 1-2 weeks and then things were going to normalize. There are even members of parliament from the mountain who voted for the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. But the ground became too hostile. And because politics is local, some of those MPs have now shifted their allegiance to Rigathi Gachagua, which means Ruto himself is facing serious challenge in parliament. So he had to look for support elsewhere. And Raila Odinga came with that support. So that's how Ndindi Nyoro's impeachment is forcing him to remove Ndindi Nyoro. And when Raila Odinga came, obviously he came with some demands that I want this, I want this, I want this. And of course, remember, Ndindi Nyoro also never supported the impeachment, never supported the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. He never. And Ruto marked him. I've always told you on this platform that William Ruto is a vengeful politician. Number three, and this could be strategic, I'm seeing William Ruto trying to split the mountain. The truth is, Mount Kenya has gone completely. William Ruto does not have a chance in the mountain. It has gone. But how can you split the mountain so that they don't vote in one basket? The truth is, Rigathi Gachagua is already with Kalonzo, Martha Karua, Matiang'i, which means Rigathi Gachagua, who is currently the main political player in the mountain, might decide to support Rigathi Gachagua. You go to the other side, Ndindi Nyoro has now been impeached. What would be the impact of Ndindi Nyoro's impeachment in the mountain? The truth is, after that impeachment, Ndindi Nyoro is going to become very popular on the ground. He's going to win sympathy. And because of Ndindi Nyoro's age, he's going to create support base around him. Those who are not comfortable with Rigathi. For example, Uhuru Kenyatta's team can decide that they are going to rally around Ndindi Nyoro. And Ndindi Nyoro might decide that I want to run for the presidency after Ruto, but I have to start now. So Ndindi Nyoro might be forced to contest for the presidency. Now tell me a situation where a promising young man from the mountain, in the name of Ndindi Nyoro, is running for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya, and then Rigathi Gachagua is convincing the mountain that I want you to support Kalonzo Musyoka. While the mountain will know for sure that Ndindi Nyoro, with the support of the mountain, has the potential, even if the mountain alone were to support him, has the potential of becoming number two. Because as long as Ndindi Nyoro will be running, Kalonzo running, Ruto running, none of them will garner the 50% plus one vote. So the mountain will figure out that there could be chance for Ndindi Nyoro. And that's how William Ruto shall have succeeded in splitting the mountain. In fact, I've always told you that the wild card William Ruto might be playing is to sponsor someone from the mountain. And that person will not even know that he is being sponsored. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me if you can't believe that. And if you can't believe that, I don't know what you are thinking. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, please continue supporting this channel because there's no any other place you can get what I'm telling you. So the best thing, in case you've not subscribed, do it now. Number 4, I also believe that Ruto is heeding to Raila Odinga's demands. Raila Odinga is supporting William Ruto. So far, there's even the talks that he's going to become co-president through the office of the Prime Minister. They are trying to find ways of creating that position for Raila Odinga, and that his office is already being worked on somewhere. Those are stories on the street. So one of the demands is that I want you to give me this, I want to take this, I want to take this. So Ruto has ceded to that. And that's why Ndindi Nyoro is a casualty. And lastly, William Ruto is now consolidating power. He has accepted that Mount Kenya is gone. And because Mount Kenya is gone, he would rather lose Ndindi Nyoro, he would rather lose Rigathi Gachagua, but then please Raila Odinga. And just like Rigathi Gachagua predicted, William Ruto can now kiss the feet of Raila Odinga, if that is what it takes for Raila Odinga to support him. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.